Welcome, everybody, to the PulpMX Classic Commentary. This is Steel City 2007 Outdoor 450 National. I'm Steve Matthes. Ralph Shaheen, Jeff Emig, Aaron Bates are with us on TV, but also doing this is Jason Thomas. What's up, JT?
Not much. Did you forget my name there for a second?
No, what?
Oh, okay. Seemed like you were unsure.
Oh, no, not at all. So Steel City 2007. Remember, this is Ricky's part-time. Stu is winning everything that when Ricky doesn't show up.
Yep.
Oh, there's
Red
the 15. Dog. What form, what skill right there.
So muddy in practice.
So Stu's gone out with a knee injury.
Yep.
It is now Grant Langston, Tim Ferry, Mike Alessi, Kevin Windham.
Yep.
All going at it. There's Aaron Bates in the Cowie pits.
Yeah, 3 rounds to go. It was 21 points between the first 5 guys.
Yeah.
Or 6 guys.
Here's Stewart's deal, and that was weird.
Yeah, I mean, I've had, both knees torn up, and it doesn't take a lot. I think he already had his ACL torn at this point, and he was still trying to race with it. And it doesn't take much. So he stabbed it pretty good there. I've been through it. I can feel his pain there. It just was a bummer because he was easily the best guy this year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Him and RC had some epic battles.
Yeah, and I think there was something going on with Ricky where he didn't get some sort of deal where he didn't get his title bonus or something if he won the series this year or something. That's why he didn't finish. Because he won every race he was in.
I thought he was just doing it part-time, though. He was just
but I think that's why he could have won this title going away.
Right.
No questions asked. But I don't think he was eligible for a championship bonus this season.
Oh.
That's why he didn't finish it.
Odd. There's Tim Ferry. He's tied with Andrew Short in the points lead. Good-looking guy right there.
But he had an 18-point lead coming out of Millville and didn't go real well. So he's kind of in panic mode a little bit. Things are tied up with 3 to go.
Really, there's Shorty. Steel City this day. I don't remember the mud.
Oh, I do.
So much, but obviously it was pretty muddy. The one thing about Red Dog was, and I hate to say this as one of his good friends, as are you, but his starts went away as soon as he got kind of the points lead, and I felt like the pressure was getting to him a little bit. And I hate to say that,
absolutely.
But,
He definitely, and GL even made mention of it a few times, which the time I was kind of pissed about it. He said that pressure affects everybody one or two ways: you either crack or you rise up. And that's kind of how it went.
So there's Ferry with not a bad start, I guess. So here we go, Moto 1, I guess. I didn't realize the gate drop. But, that's the 800.
The Holy.
Yeah,
shocker.
Yeah, really, right?
Is that Shorty second? No, who was that?
Oh, this is highlights of the first Moto,
That's
I guess.
Kyle Keelan.
Keelan. So there you go. There's how Timmy's championship's going.
Yep.
He's racing with Kyle Keelan. No offense to Kyle, but...
Yep. Keelan in third. Shorty, here comes Shorty. Burner in the mix. Yeah, this track was sketchy, man. It's so right. He got pretty decent in the second Moto, but this was Tyler Bowers, one of his first races ever too.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, 455.
Did you like Steel City normally?
I did. Yeah. It was a lot of people didn't like it. I always rode really well here. I had some of my best finishes ever at this track, so I was amped up for this weekend.
And Windham really came on late once James kind of went out, and Windham had told me years later, a few years ago, that he really was like, I got no chance. And then when James went out, he was like, wait a minute. And remember, he started riding really well.
Well, he did this exact same thing. This was a big...
Whoa.
There were some harsh words after this pass this day. I think Windham was pretty pissed at GL there. But Windham kind of... Yeah.
Can you just... he should let GL by, right? He does.
I think he does, yeah. But he's not pleased with him. Now,
that would be a major controversy that happened right now.
Windham did the same thing with Chad Reed in 2008 when Stu went out of Supercross the next season.
Geez, GL.
Yeah, GL came over on him pretty good there. He wagging the finger at him. And wagging the finger. But yeah, Windham did the same thing, picked his game up big time in 2008 once Stu went out.
Yep. GL, of course, this was the year fighting the Yamaha a little bit. Went back to stock clamps, stock forks.
No, this was the new one. This is when he got the new bike. This is the end of 2007. He got the new bike.
Yeah, but until then, they were changing forks and shocks and clamps to try to help him out, and
Right.
they were grinding away at the base of the Alessi takes the win. They're grinding away at the aluminum at the base of the foot pegs,
Right.
to make it narrower. Highly illegal, by the way. I wish I could go back and there we go. Alessi, Langston, Windham, and Ferry. I should go back and protest them.
Sure.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
And then he got the new bike that was again always working on flex issues.
Yep.
And it really started taking off.
Right.
Also, too, remember, right now GL is in M2R race gear. However, when he clinches the title at Glen Helen, he is wearing MSR.
Yeah, there was. I think there were some delinquent payment issues going on there. Don't you love that though? When companies come in and buy a championship right at the end. I always love that.
Yeah,
move.
that's great. Monster's been doing that too. Faber and Geyser. But yeah, you know what? Honestly, these guys were all pretty tight. I mean, James and Ricky were head and shoulders above these guys. But after that, it really was like just pick them.
Oh, it was a free for all. It was awesome racing at the end of the season.
Now, one of the things about Steel City too is always off cameras, except for the one table talk section. You're constantly trying to like inside, outside, and drifting left and right. And I always found as a mechanic when I went there, you saw some dirtiness at Steel City because the guys would come in on the off campers and you would meet at the exits.
Yeah, you'd cut across.
Right.
Yep.
So if I think of Steel City, I always think of like dirty passes by many riders over the whole day.
Yeah, you would square up and then just basically with nothing to turn on halfway through the turn, you were just aiming for them in some spots.
What was Red Dog's mechanics? Ryan? His name Ryan?
Yeah, I barely remember him.
He wasn't around much.
No.
I think he went back. He was from Team Green. So this is the second moto. So Alessi won the first moto, and 40 riders in the gate. 2 motos, JT. The key is a good start.
Yeah. These were before the keys to the moto, which are just revelations typically. Keelan with the.
Because I think he got 10th.
Spot. Yeah, he did the first moto.
Yeah.
Yep. This was his first pro race, I think. He rode for the PulpMX team, which is now Rocky Mountain KTM.
His first pro race. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yep. This was he was still under his other brand of gear, and he was about to switch to Fly as soon as this race was over. So, but funny thing about Keelan, he was pretty cocky for an amateur kid, like a lot of these amateurs are. Like, and then he, everybody's like, "Oh, wait till you get to the big bikes." And he came out swinging. So. And then son of Kenny Keelan, who was a former national winner too.
What was the story of his career? Just kind of hurt injuries and
he never really took the next step.
There you are.
No,
66.
That is John Skinner.
Ah,
that is not me. I should be on the very outside because I think I DNF'd the first moto.
What number are you this year?
37.
Okay.
Yep.
So anyway, injuries just
I just could never take the next step to
31.
31, yeah. What was I thinking? 38. I was 37 and
Dude,
the next
your
year,
numbers in the 30s all blend together. They literally do. I have no idea.
Yeah, but for Keelan, injuries and just wasn't ever really make the next step in Supercross and wasn't making any money was the biggest problem and just kind of faded away.
One of those guys.
Decided not to do it anymore.
So you said you got 14th gate pick.
Yeah, because I think I qualified 14th or something.
Oh, okay. So maybe
because we went to the grid based off your qualifying.
Oh,
for both motos,
yeah. So you're somewhere by the box right now.
Probably.
Ryan Clark with the onboard camera. I feel like Ryan Clark wore the onboard camera a lot.
I did. Yeah, we both did. We shared it quite a bit.
You got paid for that?
No.
Oh
no.
Well, I thought maybe that's why you guys would do it.
No, I would just did it for it was cool.
I'm somewhere right behind the gate. I remember standing like right there, and the gate drops. There we go. Tedesco, GL, Clark with the inside. That was a good move, creeping around the inside, but then you were on the outside for the next corner. It's too low, everybody. That camera is too low. This is not helping. Oh, this is Jeff Alessi coming across.
Townley, Jeff Alessi.
And the big 1.5. And Timmy says that Jeff reached out and tried to grab him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know for sure it's a replay, but Ferry said he felt like Jeff was trying to grab his waist. And really, if it's anybody but Jeff Alessi,
right, you'd laugh it off.
But with Jeff, you could.
Typical, yeah.
So Wyndham's out front. Then what do we got?
Gavin Graysick, second.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Alessi, third. GL, 4.
No, is that GL? Yeah, that's GL.
GL's 4.
Look like a double-digit guy. I cased this uphill double right there. I cased that double so hard on 125 for amateur
like an industry day. Oh, amateur day. Okay.
And industry ride. Oh God, it hurt. So Red Dog's he's got a lot of work to do right in front of him here if he wants to get this title.
This season, this one got away from him.
This was This was a great chance for him to win the title.
This was his year.
Yep.
This was his year. Great bike, great team. He was riding great. He just wasn't able to capitalize. GL really stepped it up, though. I mean, he raised his level.
Full marks to that guy.
Time.
And there's a reason why he's a world champion and a national champion and everything else. We just did that 2001 story, and it was great. You could just see GL just, never being on these tracks or anything. Oh, remember the looks like they got rid of it, but one year you could go table to table.
Yeah.
It was a big jump.
Yeah, you could do that for a few years. But man, was it a hard landing. It was not fun.
Yeah. And so who's leading here? Oh, Windham.
Yeah.
And I think he goes on to win, if I'm correct. It looks like Alessi in second, GL in third. Shorty's right there, too. So everybody, this is all stacking up against the big 1-5 right here. Oh, geez, Mike.
Very aggressive.
I think the year before this, Mike podiumed on a Honda 450, or 2 years before this, Mike podiumed.
2004, yeah. That was like his second race.
Yeah. And the only reason he podiumed was because Villeman's bike broke.
Yeah.
The Moto was Gothic J's fault.
You know what? They were big on, it was all the believe the hype and all that stuff, and he came out and rode really, really well. I was a big... I don't know the right word, but I wasn't pleased with all the crap talking they were doing.
Nobody was.
Yeah, but man, he rode well.
It was pre-LeVar Ball.
Yeah, he shut a lot of people up that day.
He did. Bottom line, DV's bike broke to give him the podium, but bottom line, you made the podium at 450 National.
Yep. Sure did.
So, and Windham, this is 2007. Windham in 2009 on the part-time ride won his last win.
Really?
Remember he stepped in late in the season and he also won Steel City that year. So he just stepped it up when he could. I should have went back and protested GL for all those frame mods that they were doing back then. I wish I would have said.
And Ricky.
I wish I would have spoke up. But here we go. Gavin Graysick, remember the rumors of the overbore? He had a big bore this year.
Yeah, everybody thought so. But
everybody said because he was pulling stars like crazy.
He was.
And then he got a JGR fill-in ride and then did nothing with it. And the JGR guys didn't like him at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they weren't fans of him. They just were like, what's with this guy? Huh. So it kind of went sideways there a little bit with Gavin. Gavin also, too, is coming off racing off Canada, too. He'd been up there for a few years. But where are you right now? Do you know?
I haven't seen myself yet in the running order, but they haven't gone very far back. So
no.
Somebody gets hit the gate right there.
Let's see if we got this Jeff Alessi grabbing Tim Ferry start clip. I can't see anything on the low def TV. Oh, and I forgot about Townley. This was... you can see in the back. Timmy had a bad start anyways. Forgot about Townley.
Never short on confidence, Ben Townley.
No, definitely not. Wyndham's already checking out right here. But, GL, man, he was something else. And then you know what? The sad thing is he came out the next year in Supercross.
I'm in eighth. I'm in eighth place.
The Paglia has put heat on you. Keelan's in 10th.
That's pretty good. I don't remember being in eighth.
You were good at Steel City, though.
Pretty good. It's better than I would have put money on.
Will you make the cut in this?
I don't know what the cut is.
Will they show you on TV?
Oh no way.
At any point?
No.
It'll just be the top guys?
I would assume so.
Yeah, GL, the next year after winning this national championship, comes out in Supercross. I think he got a third at A1 or a third at Phoenix or one of the first two. Then he broke collarbone. Mm-hmm. Then he got the eye problem and then never defended the plate.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah, and that was really it for him. Or maybe this was the year he got third and then he got a collarbone break in Supercross. I'm not sure. But either way.
That was a nice pass by Mike there.
It was, yeah. Mike Alessi, unless he pulls off the miracle here, will go down as maybe the fastest rider to never win a title.
Yeah.
Because Langston has that claim now, but he has 125 national titles. So you can't,
Yeah, I mean, it's a bummer. He only raced 2 races, but the 2009 season that was Chad's national championship season, that was Mike's to win. And Chad would, he would yell at me and threaten me and all kinds of stuff if I said that to him. Mm-hmm. But Mike was the best guy.
He was
in that 2009 outdoor season. I mean, he was faster than those guys, and Chad was good. He managed the series, but that was Mike's to win.
Yeah, absolutely. And never won a Supercross unless again he pulls off the miracle next year. He's never won a 250 or 450 Supercross race.
Yeah, which isn't that shocking. He was never really that wasn't really his forte. Yeah. Keelan's right behind me right now. I was probably
not happy.
I was probably on the edge of control, making sure he didn't pass me.
Was this a good year for you?
Supercross
hold on, Tim Ferry. 19th, working through the pack, looking good. Steel City's a good track for us, too. So, but we're probably going to give him the points lead here.
Yeah.
So
I remember Timmy passing me late in this race. Supercross was terrible this season. We had a lot of issues. Outdoors was pretty good, though. I think I was 12 or 13 in the championships or something. It's not too bad.
Something usually consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's passing you late in the moto, you know it's probably not good. Like, you're like, oh, boy.
Yeah, but I think I was in the top 10 the whole time.
Yeah.
I always just liked this track. It just flowed for me really well.
Yeah, I only rode it that one time for an industry race, and I liked it, too. It got choppy, though, like all national tracks. I remember that. I was really surprised at how choppy it was. Look at Shorty. Fly Racing Zone.
Fly Racing, yeah.
Andrew Short at this point.
I was Fly Racing in 07 as well. This track was hard to pass on, like right here. Mm-hmm. You got to follow, and you can't really, even if you square somebody up, then it's just back to the inside.
That's what I mean. You had to go like opposites of people to try to make it work. And
especially when it was wet like this, it made the track like trail riding.
Yeah.
It was just really tough to do anything.
Yep. That's a couple corners ago where Villa put up with that move on Dunge, which was pretty good.
That was
pretty
incredible.
Impressive. Yeah. And they've changed this section a little bit. Yeah, but yeah.
He's going to swing out and then try to cut under him right here. Come under. Yeah,
and only because it's a factory bike and a factory rider does he get him. But Gracek does the same thing to him and tries to get him right back, right?
He gets him back.
And he does.
Yeah, nice execution. But that's how you had to pass this Steel City. It was always like a broken water sprinkler there or something. But you always had, it was like set up then under, and set up then under.
Yeah.
But it wasn't easy.
Crazy to think that the track's gone away. It's just a field now, I guess.
Steel City just didn't have a lot of turns where you could go in with them and go through a rut right next to them and pass them like Zach was doing to people this weekend at Washougal. He would just go into the next turn and pass them. That wasn't very commonplace at this track.
Well, you're like this the whole time. You're on an angle.
Or you can just run them out of the way like Shorty did there.
Yeah, well, he's
good at that.
Smiley face assassin, right? God, I cased that double, hurt my heel so bad on 125 that year. 125 was really struggling for power up that hill, but it was amazing. So Andrew Short 6th, Tedesco 6th. You're 7th now. You're moving up.
Yeah, we passed Michael Blows. We passed Chris Blows there.
Chris Blows?
Yeah.
All right.
Passed him.
Summy, Paglia, Clark, Atsuda. Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Oh, I just saw him in Japan.
There's Balby.
He was the Suzuki ambassador.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ferry's right ahead of Byrne. So something happened to Byrne. Troy Adams also having some bad luck in the running order. Troy was a good rider. Troy Adams
is super talented.
Yeah. I wonder what he's doing now.
I saw him at Daytona this year. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. He was, but I'm not sure if that's still going on.
Is he still in Alabama?
I think he's back in Florida now. I'm not sure. For 100%. I just saw him for a second.
I should have planned out any Troy Adams talk before we did this.
Where are they now?
Yeah. Here's Mike, still hanging on to the back of Alessi. Windham's gone, I think, at this point. But Mike's obviously still in the title hunt, trying to catch GL here. And remember, these guys do not like each other. Or GL does not like Mike anyway. He's going back to the lights bike.
Yes. I don't think many people like Mike at this point in his career.
Unfortunately, that's another part of it.
Got better, though. They I think they kind of realized the error of their ways, and I think Tony and Mike matured a bit. And I think if you talk to most people in the pits now, they're pretty okay with the Alessis.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You're right on this track, though. It was so muddy. You can see everything's pushed off.
Yep.
Everything's pushed to the outside. So it's like one of those tracks where you're not seeing a tunnel line. There's a guy in a quad just riding down a hill in a yellow shirt.
Scary.
Right. Here's a pro-only section they put in Steel City.
This double is terrible.
Just for the national. Why?
It was actually this year was pretty good. You can see those guys are landing pretty smooth. Typically, it was super steep. Like you jump to the moon and there was no landing. So no matter what, even if you landed perfect, it was like incredibly harsh landing. It just wasn't built great. There was not a lot of fun.
We didn't pick much of an exciting race to do, JT.
No, this is pretty boring.
We're not seeing a lot of action here.
This is pretty boring. GL's going fast, though.
Yeah, what about Windham? He's gone.
He's right there.
Oh,
he's right there.
Not so far. Not so bad. Man, at least Windham, we talked about Alessi and no titles. Windham's got some regional titles.
Yeah, Windham. I mean, he's got to be the best rider with no title.
Depends if you mean 250 Supercross titles count or not.
Just overall, the best rider ever without a title is either him or Bradshaw.
Yeah, unless you count 125 Supercross.
I'm saying a national championship.
Right. Yeah. Yep. I would agree with that. Who was Langston's teammate at Yamaha? Was it Hill? This year's? I think it was Hill.
Hill started on Yamaha at the end of 06.
But then at some point, Hill jumps to 450s because he hates the 250s.
I think that was 2008. He goes 450 Supercross. But I think he was maybe...
The whole end of the Yamaha factory team era, I get confused.
Well, for sure Hill was 450 Supercross in 08 because he won Minneapolis.
But I feel like he did that as a part-time guy, no? He jumped up?
No, he was full. He was full-time, I think, that year.
All right. Well, here we go. Battle for the lead is, or top three anyways, are going at it.
I mean, it's possible he could have started in the West, maybe.
Oh, Hot Sauce is
trying to get around Graysick, yep. Graysick in a strong fifth. It's good.
Really. It was good this summer the whole time.
Yeah. Probably made him some money for the following season or two.
Hot Sauce had a up and down. He came out of the camp. I did a podcast with him not long ago. I was looking at his stats before. His first year, rookie year, was actually pretty good on a Suzuki, but then he got hurt, Yeah. And he got hurt again.
See the line there?
One of those things, yeah.
In any other track, in any other situation, Tedesco goes around him right there.
Right.
But he ran out of track.
There's so much about... you know how it's a classic racer's problem. When you ride behind somebody long enough, you adapt their speed.
Yep.
You have to get guys quick normally. In almost any race, any discipline of Supercross, motocross, you have to... Oh, there we go. Grayson made a mistake. You have to get guys quick, or otherwise you start losing your aggression. You start adapting their speed. But on a track like this, sometimes if your first chance to pass doesn't happen, you're stuck behind a guy. We saw that with Pike at Washougal.
Yep. Ivan's going to make a move here.
Now, Gracie's got the inside, so what happens? No, he squeezes him off. But you know what I mean? You have to almost strategically make a pass when you can. You know?
Striking quickly is everything, especially when you're close in speed. If you get to him, you got to get him right then.
Right.
GL's coming.
Yeah, I wonder. I think Honda Performance first, by the way. I think
this was an absolute hole shot yet.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't know if I like that.
I don't even understand it.
No, I don't either.
I don't know what that means.
I also didn't like Kawasaki Proof.
Yeah,
Proof Nation.
I don't remember that. You know what absolute whole shot reminds me of? It's like if there was a translation somewhere.
Yeah.
And it was like it didn't come out right.
Yeah. You're like Kevin Windham pulls an absolute whole shot.
Yeah.
Right. I hear you. Whoa, we got some quads.
I remember. Was this the year they did
They
did the ATV
on the national day, right? Doug Gust. Oh, he's a quad god.
I was thinking they only did it in 08. I don't remember it being 07.
Well, I guess it was.
This is a national day, though.
So this... it might be.
Maybe.
Look at all the banners and everything. So this was MX Sports. They were thinking about putting these guys on the series, I think.
No, look how dry it is. It can't be. It's not muddy enough. Yeah, there's no one there. Look at the crowd in the background. There's no one there.
Look at these quads. Now, if this was 2017, they'd all be wearing fly.
That is correct.
They would all be wearing fly.
Oh, we got some contact.
What do you? And we just talked about how tough it was to pass the Steel City on a dirt bike. What about these guys?
Well, they had these guys on the track in 08. I think it was 08.
One of these years,
on the same day, in between motos. It made the track so hard and slippery.
Dude, there was so much money back then that even that guy Doug Gus was a rock star.
Yep.
Suzuki quad god.
These weren't fly right there.
Yeah, that looks like fly. Yeah, there he is. Who is that?
Yeah. I don't know. Brown?
Doug Gus. Now, he was a quad god. When I went to Loretta Lynn's to work on quads, he was the guy. Doug Gust. Wow.
Pat Brown, Fly Racing.
Chad Wienen.
Yep.
He's still doing it.
He's the current champ. He just lost the points lead.
Oh, wow.
He's five-time champ. Five-time champ. He just lost the points lead.
Oh, boy.
At Unadilla.
We should probably dig into this quad stuff a little bit. It seems like it's going pretty good.
I feel like I'm already dug in.
So Windham he's got some heat right here.
Yeah.
Oh, now we got a race.
Just blew that turn all up.
Now we got a race. K-Dub probably a little tired.
I don't feel like that's fair.
No?
He's winning the race.
Oh, look at that move with the wheelie over the roaded up jump.
See what place I'm in here. Still in 7th.
Was this
Still in 7th. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. 7th is strong. Summy's coming up. Was this the year Mike got the Magic Shock? There was a, remember?
Yeah.
He was struggling, and then Tony said they got
the Magic same shock.
From the Diker.
Yeah.
From the GPs. And then one of my KTM guys told me that was the biggest load of crap ever. They just told him that. They just said they got it from the GPs, but it was just a setting.
Yep.
Like, just a setting change. But Mike was saying that on the loudspeaker, like, we got a shock from Europe, and then his results got better. So it wasn't like he was making it up. His results did get better. Just no link back then. Despite
Barry
no
Karsten,
linkage.
26th place.
Good God, Barry.
Brandon Butler, Forrest's little brother, 29th.
Oh, did we only go to 30 now?
Apparently.
All right. I don't know what happens here, but GL is on him right now. What have we got for lap time left, or for time left in this race?
We don't get that privilege.
Yeah, probably not.
Just
Who's doing the color here? Is it Danny Stevenson? And
I want to say it was Ralph.
Let's turn it up and see.
Yeah, Meg. Timmy's up to 10th. Yep, Ralph and Fro.
Ralph and Fro outdoors.
Yep.
There we go.
Timmy's up to 10th.
That's a strong ride. 10th. Look at Burners. It's 15th.
I can remember seeing Timmy and Summy coming and just stressing.
Well, you should have let Timmy by for all the things he's done for you.
I think he makes that choice for me here in a minute.
But Shorty's going to take the points lead. So this is the round 10. Now, before we started this, we could not figure out what round 11 was because last one was Glen Helen. So when did we ever go to a race? Like Steel City was either the last one or the second last one. It must have been like Buds or no?
Did we go to Binghamton? Binghamton was 06 was the last one?
I don't know. I'm going to look this up. I've got a computer right in front of me. So
Windham's holding strong here. GL's been close here for a couple laps, and Windham's not caving. Man, just watching these races bring back so many memories. I can remember this track. Like, literally, I can remember racing around this track and the lines.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to
you've got a
recall.
good memory.
It's been 10 years, and I can remember how some of the lines on the track, like where they formed and what they looked like, and it's just crazy.
I think if we called Tim Ferry up, what would be his memory?
No. You know what's funny, though, is I've been spending a lot of time with Bradshaw lately, and some of his stories, they're older than that. They're 20, 25 years old, and he has pretty good recall on some stuff.
I always found Bradshaw was pretty general in his recall. I think he remembers off-track stuff more than racing.
Probably, yeah.
The second last race, Freestone.
Freestone, yes.
Which I do not remember going to Freestone that late, but it was Freestone.
Yeah.
I guess for the heat, maybe we tried to keep us away from try to go there, but
I think it was the first year they replaced Freestone with Binghamton, so schedule wise it was second to last race.
Right.
It was our first time to Freestone too, so.
Did you like Freestone?
I didn't. I didn't hate the track. The track was okay. I just didn't like everything else about it. It was like 1,000,000 degrees. Like It was incredibly hot.
Yeah.
And it was in the middle of nowhere, and there's just nothing convenient about it. It was like an hour drive from our hotel. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of upside. I didn't think the track was anything special.
Right. Yeah, you could be like, okay, it's not a great track. It's inconvenient to get to, but man, is it a great track?
Yeah.
Nope. The track's not so good, but boy, is it convenient?
Right.
Nope.
Yeah. And nothing against it. I mean, we've had worse nationals over the years, but it wasn't anything great.
Yeah.
I'm always a believer if you're going to take something out and add it. Oh, Ferry's right behind me, by the way. If you're going to take something out and add it, it needs to be better or significantly better or a huge upgrade, and it just was kind of
Yeah. GL rocking the Chest Pro under the jersey, Euro style, right there.
I got asked the same question with the recent Gatorback track change. Why didn't they go to Florida Track and Trails or these other tracks? And there's a lot of politics involved. There's a lot of money involved, and for a national, it's not just where's the best track on the U.S. Let's put that in.
Yeah.
There's so much more to it. behind the scenes, and people have to come up with money and be able to handle an event that size. And MX Sports has to be fully confident in them, and they have to have a strong relationship and part of the MPG. And there's just so much to it.
GL off track. Cut sideways there. Went down the hill. Now he's got to get by the 800 again. Boy, bummer for GL. That's valuable points that he may need at the end of the year.
Yep.
Could be.
Somebody has now passed me.
Here we go.
I moved into 8th.
Big old. Does a nice job of staying out of that deep rut.
Oh.
Whoa.
The old slide catch high
boy.
side.
That was worse on the replay than it was on live. Like he got lucky.
Slide catch.
Yeah.
It's not a good time.
No. Yeah, boy.
That's very common in road racing. Front slides and then catches.
I think, is that Jimmy maybe? Did he almost hit Jimmy Perry? Somebody threw me out long.
Yeah, maybe Mike Guerra.
Yeah,
Mike Guerra.
A little bit ironic. Yeah, so now, GL is so mad he's got to get back.
Jacob Morrison. Look out.
Jacob Morrison or?
Mm-hmm. Actually, it might have been Ashley Waskob. I think Morrison was 261. That was 251.
Yeah, they've changed this section a little bit this year from what, like, it looks a little bit.
Gray 6'6", Summy 7. Red Dog has now passed me. I'm into 9th.
Oh, boy. You're dropping. Summy got you, too.
Yep. I'm in 9th.
The hell?
Yoshi Atsuda.
Does a line stop at Yoshi?
Japanese
Atsuda?
pilot.
The kamikaze pilot.
We've gone off tent.
Blazers.
This is probably about how my vision was feeling about this point in the moto.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure. Blazers DVD or Blazers hard drive going conky on us. Alessi did look good in the A-Star gear.
We went to the Terminator lens.
Yeah, it looked good on A-Star gear. I like that look Mike had for a number of years with the A-Stars.
Nice turn there.
Yeah, really, he's ripping right there, right? Oh, LaPaglia's out. He was up there.
What's your problem, bro? Windham just hanging out there.
Yeah. Man, he was so smooth. He was so good at
but typically when it got to this situation and people caught him, he wasn't the one that just held strong and you're not passing me type guy, but he's not having any of it.
No, you have a point there. You're right.
But I don't think he feared these guys. Like if that was Stu,
right.
I think things are Ricky, but I don't think he feared any of these guys, which makes a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah, even at this point, he's the oldest guy in the class. You know what I mean? He's got the most credentials out of all these guys. And he's like, why not? Why can't I beat these dudes, And I remember apparently the year he filled in for Honda 450s his last win at this race. Apparently one of his things was like, I'll do it for you guys, but I need my factory suspension back for Supercross that you took off the year before.
Yeah.
And they were
that
like,
was,
okay, all right.
2010, I believe.
Yeah. He did it for factory suspension for Supercross.
Right.
That's what he did it for. So, but now the 800's catching him a little bit. Yeah, he's reeling him in.
Good job by Mike. 2012, actually.
Oh, Gio's so mad right now. He had first in his sights, and now he's third and losing a little bit of time at that.
Oh, Mike getting aggressive.
Yeah.
Like it. Finally got some racing.
Yeah. Wyndham really didn't ever do anybody dirty.
No.
DV would argue, but
outside of that was the one time, which, and in that instance, K-Dub kind of felt like he was paying him back. He wasn't really doing it, to start with.
Right.
He did take out Vince Freezy really good at Monster Cup. First ever Monster Cup. But that was, that was a payback. He wasn't really the one that ever wanted to start anything like that.
Look at the 800 on him. Man, this track looks like no fun right now either. It looks brutal.
It wasn't really rough, though.
No?
No. It wasn't that rough. Yeah, it had gotten so much rain that they kept grading it. Yeah. So it wasn't
oh,
that
wow,
bad.
they changed those whoops. I didn't realize. This is my first. They just went 3-2 and they were out of them. They used to go, 2-2-2?
Yeah, it was over a tabletop at one time. It was a few different options. Now it's a parking lot or a grass field.
Yeah, that was bunny rabbits everywhere in it. But at one time you could go 3 in, 2 in, 3, then the next 3, then 3 out or something. It was, and the start was steeper than you looked on TV.
Oh yeah,
the start was pretty steep. Yeah, going straight up.
Alessi bringing the heat right now,
and GL right there. We don't know the results of what happened here.
Nope.
Do you think he gets him? I say Windham holds him off. We got to be late in the Moto here.
Yeah, I think K-Dub's going to win, but I honestly don't remember who got what. I think I get 10th in the Moto, maybe 9th.
So Atsuda gets you?
I don't know.
Well, Frank's not going to be happy with you dropping back from 7th.
I know.
I mean, Ferry getting you is understandable.
Yeah, and Summy was really good this year, too. I didn't beat Summy very often either.
Is this Summy
Triple X? Yeah, I didn't beat him very much this summer.
Oh, do you see that? Oh, the 800. Big
mistake.
Yeah. Big wobble. Now he's looking back.
Ferry is now past Summy.
7
Atsuda got me. Oh, no.
That's ridiculous.
That's a problem.
If Keelon gets you, are we just smashing
I think I get 10th.
Are we smashing this recorder if
No,
Keelon gets you?
I get 10th, I think. But I don't remember Atsuda passing me. That bums me out.
Frank would not be happy. That's for sure.
I wasn't happy.
Oh, look at GL. This is a good end of the Moto here. Oh, a little bit of scrub.
Nice.
A little bit of a scrub.
He's got him.
Wow, good job, GL.
I remember I rode this Yamaha bike,
Uh-huh.
engine, and I didn't like the bike at all. But holy
when did you
moly,
ride
was
it?
it fast. In Florida. We all
the
lived in
Nest or
Florida.
something? Oh.
No, the Nest didn't exist back then.
Yeah, GL.
Well, GL, yeah, it wasn't the Nest, but
yeah.
I rode it at Chad's.
It was fast?
Oh,
yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Bob Oliver tuned, bro. All right, we're going to commercial.
Oh, we got a stripper pole? That's a strange commercial.
And we're back.
Suzuki marketing is really taking a turn. You have to send that to Wheeler to check out.
Yeah. Hey, you should do this again. Have wheelies and a girl on a stripper pole. Now,
GL's got to make a move here.
Yeah. Good job by Ferry. Get 7th in this Moto, by the way, everybody. I know everybody's worried.
Atsuda has gotten Summy.
Oh, wow.
There goes GL.
Wow. We missed that.
Oh, he's going to scrub into him again.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
Strong.
Things like this, man, like you got to give GL tons of credit.
Yeah,
for
look how many mistakes he had. Off the track.
Yeah.
He fell down. He fell in that one turn.
Yeah, and then now he's winning again. Like
Was that the first Moto he fell? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. But he's making mistakes.
Yeah, he's all
Last
over the
lap.
place.
Here we go.
Zulu.
I hate to say it, but maybe he deserved this title. I always tell him he doesn't.
No, he earned it.
No, I tell him he doesn't. Still to this
But
day.
even going into at Glen Helen at the last round, he just smoked everyone. Last race, yeah, just torched everyone.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's got all these titles and none of these other guys do.
K-Dub's right there though. He ain't giving up. Oh.
Yeah, true.
Oh, he didn't jump the double.
Oh, he neither did Windham.
K-Dub. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Windham's falling apart here. He should have jumped the double, then he almost get kicked over the bars.
These guys are going for it, for sure.
Yeah, it's a sprint. But again, I mean, I guess we saw GL pass Windham and Alessi on that Supercross section, but there wasn't much to do there. If you just kind of kept it tight, at the end on the left.
This is a track you can block pretty easily on. All you have to do is know, the smart guys, where the other guy's going before they go there.
Right.
Especially the guys at this level. They know where the passing spots are. They know where they have to be on their game.
See if GL does the big one.
For sure he'll jump. And it wasn't even big this year. That's really mellow takeoff compared to some of the years. I don't know if you ever saw that Fox poster of Ricky whipping it over that jump. It was just so steep that year.
I feel like I would have, but
yeah, there's a pretty iconic photo.
If Keelon gets you.
Oh,
boy.
Keelon's 20 seconds behind me. I just saw on the screen.
Look at Mike making a charge. A last lap charge.
See how far I've fallen behind Ferry. Ferry's 58. Summy 1 minute. Atsuda. Oh, Summy got him back. I'm 1 second. I'm right there, bro.
Yeah? No, yeah, you're 1.7 behind Summy.
Well, I'm 3 seconds out of 8th.
Yeah.
No, 3 seconds out of 7th. Because Ferry was 58. Then 1 minute, 101. So we were battling.
And GL's going to take the Moto win.
Oh, is he going to get him? No. Oh, wow.
Dude, wow. I don't know. Did he get him or no?
No, he didn't get him.
No. Nice ride by Grant Langston in the Yamaha. There's Pat Miras, truck driver. There's Bramblett
Yep.
Fred,
Fred.
Grant's agent, right then.
Red Dog.
Here he comes, folks. What a race from dead last to 7th. Maybe we'll get him in Freestone, Red Dog. Wait.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. This has been the PulpMX Classic Commentary, Steel City 2007. Congrats to GL. And
I feel like we picked a pretty boring race to do this on.
I think we did too.
Not great.
Good memories. Thanks for listening, everybody.